Hi, this is LP again, and just want to tell you about the task for this week coming up. We're going to work in pairs for some of the week. I want you to identify a country that you are going to be working on for your country case study. And the way we're going to do it is you're going to look at people who've commented in the conference that we've had this week on identifying their own country that they feel has maximized the IT investment. I'm going to ask that you look at another country apart from the US, though. I know one person indeed found the US investment quite interesting and valuable, and of course it is. And we're going to be looking at the US investment this week in another part of the work that we're going to be doing, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. So I'd like you to see if there's somebody simpatico who's got some interesting thoughts and ideas that you are going to be interested in working with, and see if we can link up using Skype, email, anything that where you'll be able to communicate with that person. And what I'd like you to do as a result of that communication is to identify in a preliminary fashion, books, articles, experts, questions, as much as you can, that will help you get oriented to some of the issues that face that country. Remember that the Ed Week article that you recently read is about 4 years old, and so obviously there's a need for updating, particularly in the area of IT where things move so very fast. So that's part of the task, and the other part of the task is to look this week at the U.S. education technology policy. There are two readings, one in the reserve reading, which is by Cosma on innovation ICT, and looking at policies that various countries have adopted. And there's also another reading which is available in a PDF form, and I've given you the URL again in the readings reading overview, which has to do with a retrospect of 20 years of education technology policy. And these authors looked at a number of policy statements that were issued, technology plans that were updated each 4 or 5 years in the 90s and first part of this century, and trying to compare and analyze some of the issues that U.S. has tackled with regards to ICT and IT. So there'll be a number of questions that I'm going to ask you in a separate conference on that part of the work. Hope that's clear. If there are any questions, please let me know at Ask LP, and good luck with the work this week. Bye for now.